I was drawn to my Archangel Michael deck today, my shiny, shiny deck. 14. Have no fear. 14. Excuse me. 1 and 4 make 5. Change. Changes in the air. Look at that. Look at that picture, or that image, should I say. Look at the strength. And the stopping any fear-based mindset. Stopping any fear-based mindset from you being able to move forward because you're protected. No matter how high and deep your emotions may get, and how frightened about things you can't control and about things that you're unaware of, things that you fear of the unknown, things that are around the corner, behind the sheet, behind, I'm just seeing things kind of veiled, hidden from you. Have no fear, this card says, because not only is change certain, not only is change certain, you can be flowing with that change and feel in control of that change if you step out of the fear-based state of mind, which is that panic, that anxiety, that it's what the ego does to you. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. Fear is a trap. Now, that isn't the ego trying to trap you, and that isn't the world trying to stop you progressing. What that is your, and let's get really nitty gritty about this. Let's not be wishy-washy and grey. Let's explain that your ego mind, which is your programmed mentality, or your behavioural codings and paradigms, or your belief systems based on experience. What's another word for experience? The past. These are all sent, these are all triggered, censored. I'm just seeing a button. It's really hard to talk and channel at the same time. I'm so sorry. And when I'm a bit, which I am today, I struggle, but this is very clear. When you're triggered, something is sent. What's the word? When your senses are fired, triggered by a remembrance or an experience that, itchy nose, by an experience that reminds your brain of something that happened that you didn't like, that frightened you, or that caused you some worry, that caused you consternation, that burnt you, that hurt you. All these little protections, all these little moments go into a little doctor's briefcase that the ego has, that every time you run something past, Dr. Ego, say, is this safe for me to do? He has a rummage in his little book and he says, or in his little bag, and he says, this is a strange analogy, but I'm going with it. He'll go, ooh, I had one of those before. No, you better not do that, because remember what happened last time? Yeah, I wouldn't bother if I were you. And that's what ego does. And that is you operating, my arm's aching, from a fear-based perspective. And if you actually analyze that, how can you possibly, literally, how can you possibly know what the outcome of something that you have yet to do is going to be based on something that you did before? You can't. You absolutely can't, because every single circumstance is different. Every single opportunity is different. All you can say is, I'm being reminded of something that it was somebody I knew. Her mother had a shower once and it was set too hot and she burnt herself. So she never had a shower again, because no, dangerous things showers are. That was it. Programmed in her mind. Didn't occur to her that perhaps she could get somebody to adjust the temperature. Oh no, mustn't have a shower. Dangerous things they are. And it's that, stopping yourself. Stop. Look at that. Stop thinking that you cannot progress forwards because of something that happened before. It absolutely does not make sense. Literally does not make sense. Put it out of your mind. If there's something that you want to do and you have an echo, or worse still, someone else's experience, and they've drummed it into you as a child. Oh no, you mustn't do this because you know what happened when your uncle blah blah. No. This is your one chance. It's perceived as one chance. This is your who knows how many chances you've been here, how many lifetimes you've been on this earth plane. This is your one chance to move forward in flow. And Archangel Michael is saying, allow me to use my sword of light to free you from those feelings that are holding you back. So when you are in the flow state and you're trusting and surrendering that no matter what, you are protected, and whatever you do will be the right thing, there is absolutely nothing to be afraid of. And don't forget that that feeling you get that is slight anxiety and, oh, I'm a bit nervous and a bit frightened, is exactly the same feeling in your system as, I'm really excited. It's just that your brain, your mind has your brain and your mind has recognized and translated that feeling because of the subject that it's happy with. Oh, I've just, won a fiver. That feeling, that fluttery, exciting rush is the same. It's just your brain putting the negative connotation on it. So next time you actually are thinking, oh, I'm a bit anxious about doing this, going on this trip, saying yes to something, actually say, oh, does this feel quite exciting actually? And go, yeah, it's exciting. It's a really good thing. And I don't know what's going to happen on the other side of this experience. So I'm just going to say, yes, thank you. I'm going to do that. Yes, please. Because Archangel Michael and all of your guides, all of your team are with you. By definition, once you are in that mind state where you are positive and in love with life and accepting every opportunity as an experience, not based on the outcome, but just based on the experience. Have that experience because, be curious, because don't be trapped by this telling you what is going to happen if you do X, Y, Z because of something that happened in a place that doesn't exist. And I've got to do a Laurel and Hardy at the end of that, and I don't know why. Laurel and Hardy is for somebody, you know, that I can't even do it. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just got that real So there we are. Wow, that was really that was quite exhausting, but that was really happy and positive, but in a really powerful way. It was almost a stern sort of, not a telling off, but it was a very powerful presence. Thank you. The energy construct that we call Archangel Michael. And I'll just show you this deck, if it's not too shiny, because it's really, really beautiful. It's a really beautiful deck. The Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine, and illustrations by Echo Chernick. Kernick? I don't know. Okay, so there we are. What a beautiful message. And number 14, change. 5, have no fear. Have no fear about the change that's coming into your life, and have no fear about changing something in your life, because you are protected. And I love you.